Hi, this is Prakash here. One of the famous examples of people who come out like a phoenix from any failure is always the story of Edison that I quote. Apparently once there was a big fire in the lab that he was having, and hundreds of products that he had invented, including the documentation, etc., had been burnt. And nothing seemed to have shaken this person. He just said, "It gives me one more chance to start fresh again." That is the mindset of a creator. If you look at the brief history of mankind in the last 120 years, every greatest of discovery has come when someone was ready to give up their current way of doing things. In the beginning of the automobile revolution, people were extremely comfortable traveling in horses. And when initially cars came, people are laughing, saying that who would ever drive this? Much more comfortable with horses. And imagine what happened. The same is true for every revolution, every product, every new service that you see. For every product and service that you are currently enjoying, it is because someone was ready to leave an old practice. Way back in 1942, a person called Joseph Schumpeter coined a beautiful term called as creative destruction. In short, he said, it is your ability to give up what you are currently doing to come up with something new, which will redefine the way in which the industry would work. The COVID pandemic, which has struck the business, professional and personal lives world over, across almost all the countries, has touched every form of business, is a golden chance for you to put creative destruction principles into practice. Whatever you are doing, however you are doing right now, thanks to the pandemic, your hands are forced, as they say. These things won't work. Many of the things that we are doing, our current way of selling, our current way of branding, our current way of manufacturing, our current way of production, everything will change, has changed already. We are into the consulting field, and the more and more I speak to clients in the last 2 months of lockdown and understand what has happened, all points to one thing. It's your ability to destroy your past and create something into the future. Isn't that what supposedly the life cycle is all about in creation? The work of, as they say, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. The cycle has to continue. As they say in English, stale water stinks, stagnant water stinks. If you allow something to stay for too long, the purpose is lost, and the law of diminishing returns, as they say in economics, kicks in. Every further transaction that you do with an old and outdated system will keep giving you every time diminishing returns. The next time it will be much lower, to an extent where there are times to do a transaction you may have to spend money. Think for yourself. This is the best time for you to not necessarily give up all your products and services, but at least the way in which you have been doing some of the work, your current processes, your current approach to doing business, your current approach to manufacturing, your current approach to whatever it is, even human relationships. This is the best time for you to take stock, destroy the past, give up boldly, and move into a future which is highly promising. The post-COVID future will belong to those who are going to be daredevils, who are ready to kill their past and come out with something new. Be like a phoenix bird. This is the time for you to get out of your comfort zone and do something extraordinary. And everything extraordinary is not necessarily a physical effort. Many people get scared thinking that this is going to make life very difficult. Everything extraordinary starts with your thinking, with the ability to give up the past. And inability to give up the past comes from fear of the past, fear of failure, etc. Please bear in mind that fear has killed more people than any diseases have. Don't allow fear to kill you and your business mentally. Allow the best of your faculty, the best of your intelligence to rise and take you out of this situation into a golden era. Survive, stabilize, surge ahead. I wish you the very best. Thank you.